King Manye, right here, chilling, relaxing. So anyway, I just got out the gym. It's 1 o'clock, and I'm just enjoying this beautiful Sunday afternoon. I probably do some horseback riding in a little bit, but I wanted to drop this video, but I decided to go live just so I could see who's still fucking with me, see if I got any supporters. If you come on in this page, come on in here and put the likes up, put your thumbs up, and we're going to keep it popping like that. We're going to keep it moving like that. So anyway, a guy asked me a good question about, what do I honestly feel about prison, about coming home from prison? How do I feel about my crime? Because a lot of people tend to celebrate it, or a lot of people tend to glorize or glamorize the prison life. So how do I truly feel about it? Shit, that's an easy one. But I thought, you know what, I better address it and make a video about it. And so that's what I'm gonna do right here. So basically, for me, coming home from prison, I'm aware that I'm a criminal. I'm a convicted felon. I'm not a criminal in the sense that I commit crime still, but I'm a convicted felon. And so it's important that I first let everybody know that there's a sense of remorse for the crime that I committed. Remorse in the sense that I'm aware of how I harmed other people in a negative sense. I'm aware how I financially impacted my victims, for they had to pay money for the loss of property. I'm aware of how I spiritually could have affected my victims. For now, they may question their God and their belief system, like, why did it happen to me? Why me? So there's different elements to it, man. And we learn these things in prison. They do self-help, and so if a person does take it seriously, they can learn some stuff. And so a lot of these guys, well, I would just focus on me. I did take some time to really do some self-evaluation. I really did take some time to look at the life I was living, the way I thought about people, and what caused me to do the things I did. And so it was more than just sitting in there chilling with the homies, working out, doing burpees and push-ups. And so I don't like to glamorize it, because for me it was something that is shameful. I'll get into how the different people it affected, but first and foremost, it's important to always mention the victims. And the victims, there's plenty of victims. The victim is the direct victim. The victims is the community. For then I misrepresent my community. I add to the crime rate in the community. We waste resources in the community, for they have to, whether it's property damage or the police that are out there that have to do it, to arrest me and all that, to those who are having to house me in the prison system. And I feel a certain way about that too. We'll get to it in a minute. But crime and redemption, man. So you do the crime, you do the time, right? But it don't end there. A lot of people aren't aware that it don't end there. See, you don't pay your debt to society until you do your time, and then you come home, you successfully pay your restitution, and then you go back into the same community that you destroyed and you rebuild it. And so that's a lot right there. That's a lot to it, and I'm in the process of doing that right now. So never do I glamorize this lifestyle. Somebody asked the question, do I feel shameful? Do I feel guilty? To that, I don't live with guilt, in the sense that I feel it's a useless emotion. I don't feel guilt. I don't feel shame, because I don't feel that's going to motivate me. I feel that's a low frequency type of energy. You know what I'm saying? I do feel remorse, though, in the sense that I'm aware of how it affects my victims, and I empathize with them. And it's a process. It didn't come overnight, man. So that's why I try not to continue to do the same things, continue to victimize the same types of people. So if y'all come on in here. This is King Manye. Smash the like button. Show some support. I'm keeping this thing going, man. I'm going to keep on doing it. I'm gonna even jump on here and jump live. Like I dropped a video this morning about just the pressure. You know, the pressure of sometimes succeeding so early. That can be the standard you set for yourself, and it can be a blessing and a curse. You know, and for me, I take it as a responsibility, a duty, man, and I want to do right by it. So I'm in the process of this redemption phase, and part of that is paying my debt to society, which means paying my restitution. It's more than just doing your time. You go in prison, you got to do your time, but you also got to pay your restitution. The restitution basically is the fines that you have to pay for the court fees, the fines you have to pay for just the whole process of going to court. And then the restitution could be victim restitution, means the money they set up a certain account to pay out your victims. Whether you pay them or not, the state has this money set aside, and so people are supposed to be allowed to claim that victim restitution money, and so a lot of times it goes unaccounted for. So yeah, make sure when y'all come in here, go ahead and drop me a comment. I'm just talking about crime and redemption, talking about my personal feelings about prison and crime. And so I haven't got to the prison aspect of it yet, in the sense that in prison there is different types of levels of crime, right? Different types of level of crime, meaning they look down upon certain types of offenses, and some offenses are praised more than others. Meaning that if you're a murderer, they don't look at you as bad as if, or matter of fact, they might show you even a little bit more respect versus if you were in there for child molestation. It's just like that. People are like that. That's how we do. Some things are unacceptable, some things are acceptable. My personal viewpoint on it is that I'm not going to participate in either type of crime, a low crime, a high crime. No, I'm not participating in no fucking crime. Inshallah, you know. I don't be doing no crime, so that way I don't got to worry about going to prison. So that way I don't got to keep on being away from my family. So anyway, back to the victims. The victims, the obvious victims is all the family members, right? All the family, the different types of family members. People that got to pay support. Anybody that got to support you while you locked down is a victim of your crime. Anybody that loves you is a victim of your crime. And so that's pretty much in a nutshell. Y'all get in here and ask some questions. Tell me what y'all think about that. We ain't got too many people in here. Seems like a lot of people jumped ship. They was fucking with me in the beginning, and they still fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? I know there's a lot of love out there for King Monye, and it's kind of hard sometimes when I speak out on somebody that you may be cool with, some of your favorite YouTubers, and I know that's a big thing right now. Everybody want to know, right? How do you know? What do I feel was done wrong? Why did I say what I said? And you know, the general opinion is like he's not that bad of a guy, and well, you know, it comes down to this, man. Honestly, it comes down to my personal experiences. You know, I got experiences more than the average person. Matter of fact, I've got trauma, severe trauma, from dealing with essays, period, you know. And so I'm aware of their tactics. I'm aware of their belief systems. And I'm aware of their callousness, their ability to do harm, man. And I've been caught off guard. Have you ever been to? I've been in the day room. Put it like this: I've been in a day room where we had to come through the day room, and the only way to get in the day room, we had to go through metal detectors. And so we being warned. The police, they wave this wand across your body to make sure nobody got knives in the day room, right? And I've been in the day room and a riot pops off and somehow all the Mexicans still got knives. How? How did this happen when we was all wound down? We made sure there was no weapons. The police made sure that it was a safe environment, that nobody was to be armed, right? But I'll tell you how they had weapons. They had weapons because they were the workers. They were the porters. They were the workers. And so they planted the knives out there. They planted knives and taped knives under the table. They worked with the administration. They had it in a point. So I'm aware of that. The ability for somebody to sit there and seem like nonchalant, to seem like they're unconcerned, like they're not watching you, when really they about to take you down. I don't do this to provoke fear in nobody, or to I do that to say, let me see what's going on with y'all, man. Somebody tapping in. I don't know who GC is, unless it's my homie GC. I don't know, but anyway, shouts out to everybody that's in here. If you come in here, man, show me some love and support, man. It's been a hard week. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button. We trying to keep this thing going, man. We're gonna stay consistent. It ain't easy, man. You know, you get on this channel, you make content, you know, you do it for whatever reasons. For me, the reason is always has to be a divine reason, man. Standing on a principle. And you're gonna have some good days, some bad days, man. You're gonna have some times where people feeling what you're saying, and sometimes people's not gonna feel what you're saying because they can't relate, you know. But ultimately, everything that I say, it stems from my experiences, you know. So I don't want to make up shit, you know. If I ain't never been there, ain't never done it, I can't really speak on it. But I can speak on the issues I spoke on, man. And so if it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, then that's just what I speak on. But I do want to say this, and this is where I do agree on. I do agree that we have to try to get past this stuff. I do agree that we have to try to be positive, and I do agree to a certain degree that we can attract certain things, whether they're positive or negative in our life. And so today it's a beautiful day. I'm attracting beautiful things, man. Tell me what you think, man. I have to make that shit clear. Make it very, very clear that I do not promote or glamorize this prison lifestyle. Right, and I appreciate the support. All those who say they support, man, smash them thumbs up. I appreciate the support. I'm gonna shout y'all out. DeAndre, man, what's going on? Appreciate you. See you in here, man. Somebody else came in here, but y'all just smash the likes. And so, what's the status? You know, what's the status? There's going to be people who, there's other YouTubers, right, who's going to do great. Who's going to do way, way better than me. Who's doing better than me. So I smashed through the door. Let's see. Today is the 28th. I've been out since May. There's people who make a fast climb to the top. There's people who take years. So, but what I'm learning is don't measure your progress to somebody else's process, man. We all going to go grow at different stages, man. You know, we all, and so take what you have with a grain of salt. Learn through the whole process, like I'm doing, and just roll with it, man. Somebody got killed. What's his name got killed? Y'all know who got killed? The dude who got killed at the tattoo shop. Hey, man, you know, even that type of shit, that happens. He was a YouTuber, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is still my life, man. This is not just some shit I'm just putting out here. This is really my life, man. This is really, you know what I'm saying? When I push these streets, just a regular nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Who got some views, some people fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? It kind of put me on an exposure tip, and I take it, you know what I'm saying, with a grain of salt. That's all. So y'all got any questions, you know what I'm saying, hit me up. Make sure y'all check out the video. So I'm still trying to figure out this algorithm. I feel like I got blackballed. Honestly, I feel like I got blackballed. Shit. All of a sudden I go from like thousands of views to struggling to get 80. There's days when my money from YouTube and say like I'm making, it'll say something like $95. I'll wake up the next morning, it'll just say $80. I'm like, how is that? How did I lose $15? So I don't know how that shit works, but it feels like I'm getting blackballed. But we don't want to be the victim, man. I'm not going to act like and play like the victim. I seen some jumping lives. There be some jumping lives, man. And I ain't figured this one out yet. But we're going to stay consistent at it. So anyway, y'all, what y'all doing for today? Huh? I'm about to go horseback riding, man. I'm living life to the fullest. I'm going to go shower up. Just got out the gym. I'm going to go drink me a smoothie or something. Horseback riding. Got that rock and roll concert tonight at the Petco Park Stadium. Right? And so there's some perks to this lifestyle, man. They fucking with me. People fuck with me. They inviting me all over the places, right? They fucking with your boy, man. I got haters. Haters make you famous. But we don't sweat that. I got a lot of love. Man. So it shouts out to all my followers, all my subscribers from LA, man. Shouts out to all my subscribers from the Bay. Shouts out to all my subscribers out in Texas, man. Because they be fucking with me, man. They be fucking with me. Check out Brother Polite. Okay, I'm going to see who that is. I mean, let me see y'all put your thumbs up. Put your thumbs up, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody come in and put your thumbs up. Drop a comment. I'm going to give y'all about 45 minutes of this live. I'm going to see if I can reach a new height. The question is about prison and redemption. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to change in prison, and I did my change in prison, but to implement it on the streets is more difficult. When you come out, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, in prison, I didn't smoke, I didn't drink, and so, but it doesn't mean it wasn't there, it wasn't offered. On the streets, it's here. I still stay focused, not because there's something wrong with the people who smoke or drink, but for me, it causes me to be non-tolerant of people. And when I'm non-tolerant, I'm a little bit more violent. And when I'm violent, I tend to do crime. And my history shows that when I do crime, I end up going to prison. And so I'm trying to avoid that. So it's all about knowing yourself and being true to yourself. Certain things I don't do. Some could call it weakness and say, oh, you too weak. That means you too weak. You let a drug control you. You can't keep no control of it. It is what it is, man. I don't have a comeback for everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't argue and debate every fucking thing. Some things is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker is better than you or something, that is what it is. If something is stronger than you, that is what it is. You know, and so I think the problem comes when we start fronting and pretending and trying to be something that we're not. That's where the problem comes. You know, and a real man is going to know their strengths as well as their weaknesses. I got a steady 2 thumbs up, man. So y'all go ahead and put them thumbs up, man. No rubbernecking. No rubbernecking. Throw them thumbs up, man. Show me that you support me. I'll wait. Let me see who we got in here. That's it. Go ahead and smash them likes, man. Like I say, they blackballing me. They taking my views away. I don't even know if that's possible, but I swear it feel like I be losing views. Sometimes it'll say 990. Next time I look, it'll say 930. I'm like, how'd that happen? How did I lose 70 views? And there is a way where people can fuck with the algorithm. I know some computer nerds out there who know how to tap into this YouTube system and is messing with my views. We're trying to go El Grande, though. Trying to do it real big. Shouts out to those that's showing love, though. Showing love and support. Okay, maybe one thing I need to do is tell y'all about my Cash App. Hit me up at Money Mind Yike. If you're trying to go ahead and support something to the channel. I've gotten a donation since I've been going live. It's not something I really push. I don't even got the banners up and stuff. Let me see. Okay, good looking on the thumbs up. Uh, y'all tell me what it is. Let me make sure I'm looking at everybody's. Haters are necessary. Yeah, but you know what's really necessary is love, man. Love is necessary too. You gotta have some people that love you, man, in your life. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some, I mean, because if that's why it's important to give love, to show love. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always about having haters, having ops, having enemies, all that shit, man. Fuck all that. You know? But that don't mean you start compromising your principles. That don't mean you start kissing ass. No, no, sirree. That don't mean you start doing that, man. That means you just figure out what it is, man. Figure out how to be a solution. Figure out how to be a solution, not a part of the problem. And so there's things that in hindsight, when I look back, I say, you know, I probably could have handled different. You know, I try to think before I speak. That's the problem with this live. That's the problem with this live, man. You know, it's just live. That's it, man. For me, I got to probably shake. Let me see. I didn't get to where I wanted to get to. Thanks to those who did show up. Just once again, just a test run, man. You got to stay consistent, stay at it. Let me see if I get about 10 more people within this next. Let me see. Woo. Get some more people come up in here, man. We have a good old shindig. What's the volume like? Can y'all hear me? Make sure you put your thumbs up when you come in here. Put some thumbs up when you come in here. Good looking. Talking about this same old shit, man. Crime and redemption. You know what I'm saying? Nothing really popping off like that right now. Long hair don't care, though. Long hair don't care. I was in the gym acting out today. Okay, let's see what the comments say. Okay, what's up, man? Peace, bro. What's going on? Good for. Thank y'all for chopping in. I have a question. So the question is, what can we do to start getting our respect back? Getting our respect back as a race and as a culture. Great question. Now, when we say respect, I always like to say that respect starts with self. And so it's so many different shades of blackness. So many different shades, man. You got, you know, the educated Negro. You got the nerdy Negro. You got the spiritual Negro. You know what I'm saying? You got the pimping Negro. You got the gangster ass nigga. You know, you got so many different shades of black, and so, which means you got so many different ideas of what self-respect is. You know, and so with that comes just different varieties, man. It comes with understanding, having a basic understanding of the definition of respect. And, you know, I think as a people, as a whole, there needs to be an agreement upon certain things, you know, certain ideas, certain principles, like this thing about respect or self-love. Right, and somebody says they think it's all about accountability, and we have to hold ourselves accountable first and worry about that out the gate. So, you know, the thing about accountability and responsibility, I always like to tell people there's a difference between accountability and responsibility. And I actually did a essay on this, and so this is my perspective of it. So responsibility would be um, being having ownership, basically having ownership for what's been entrusted to you, right? Uh, and being responsible, being responsive to it, responding to your God-given abilities. While accountability would be taking ownership to failing your responsibilities. So it's a subtle difference. And this was the point I brought out in this essay I wrote, that the accountability is basically just somebody taking uh, ownership for dropping the ball, for something that they were in control of. Meaning they had a responsibility, they had a duty, and they failed. And not only did they fail, but they acknowledged that, you know what, this was my duty, and I failed to do it. And that's them being accountable. Now, responsibility is a person having a duty, taking their duty seriously, and fulfilling, completing their duty. And so there's a difference between accountability and responsibility. But the brother said, he says, you know what, as a community, the things that we can do to gain back our respect as a whole is to be more accountable. I absolutely agree, man. Now that I put it all together, because based on the definition I just gave, we all have to take responsibility, or we all have to be accountable for what we have done to contribute to the problem. First and foremost, we all had a duty as a black man to represent more, just to represent as a black man, whatever our understanding of that was. We all had a duty. And so it starts with, respect starts with self. And as a person, as an individual, you have to first analyze yourself and say, what are you doing to contribute to the solution? And what have you done to add to the problem? And don't minimize it, man, because the truth is the truth. And you need to be accountable. I had to be accountable. I'm learning to be accountable. You know, some things I can say out of ignorance. Sometimes I can say things out of emotions. Some things, you know, I say and I'm 10 steps ahead. You know, people may not understand and feel it. 100, man, yeah. And so that's definitely it, man. And so back to the question, as a whole, man, we all have to start doing our part, you know. And if you don't know what that is, I can tell you, I would say this: we all have to stay the fuck out of jail. We have to stop committing crime. Period, point blank. There's no reason. Everybody got to make money. Everybody got to come up. But if you knew what I knew, how the system is designed for your black ass, if you knew like I knew that slavery still exists, there is no reason to subject yourself back to that type of slavery, that type of treatment, when you can have the same opportunities, you can still get to the bag, and all you gotta do is use your mind, man. I'll show you how too. I got resources, I know people. We ain't balling, but we got the know-how. We've always been resourceful. We've always knew how to survive. But fuck surviving, man, we gotta thrive. You know? We have the ability to make something out of minimal. You know? He said people still stealing phones and everyone has one. Right. And so that, to me, I would look down like, damn, that's kind of a shame. And then at the other end of it, I say, damn, I know that feeling. When they don't know how to think outside the box. To them, that's their that's their best idea on how to come up. The best they can think of on how to get some money is to commit a crime, to subject myself to be disrespected. That's the best I can come up with. The best that I can come up with, you know what I'm saying? The fastest, the easiest way. Why? This ain't this. Hey, and this is not for the simple-minded and the retarded. I'm gonna let you know right now. This ain't that channel. This right here is for those who have the ability to think, you know. And this channel is for those who are great. I'm here to inspire those who are great, because you could hear the other shit anywhere, any other place, man. But that's the first thing you got to do. You got to understand your value. Even if you right now you ain't got nothing, you can't figure out what you got. Right? It's hard. You ain't got shit. You may, man, listen to this. You out here, you in a position to still move and groove and make it happen. Make it happen. Tap out, reach out to me, leave me a comment, say, and just say, man, okay, I'm reaching out. Just reach out to me. I ain't got all the answers, but I tell you this, uh, I will be I will be responsible with my duty, and my duty is I have a responsibility. Yeah, and it's a lot, man. It's a lot of stuff, man. People died for this. People are freedom. Your parents, people directly related to you, have sacrificed for you to live a better life. I'm guessing. I know for me, that's my case. Uh, but it all starts with ain't nobody. I know the feeling of feeling you trapped in a lifestyle. I know the feeling of feeling like you got to get to the bag. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. I know the feeling uh, in a complete way. The only feeling I don't know probably is the feeling of really winning, but through that lifestyle, like really being up. Like nigga, I'm eating, I'm on. Woo. It ain't never worked out for like that for me, but it does work like that for people. And so, who am I to tell them, hey, don't do it when they winning, they eating? I'm just speaking from my experience, man. I know at the end, you know what I'm saying, it's a losing game. You can't win playing that game. The rules are designed against you. You know what I'm saying? And it's a gamble. I don't gamble anyway. It's a gamble. Why gamble with your life? You're worth more than that. So I wish there was a way to promote education. The people at the highest levels of income are educated people. Black men are missing in colleges across the countries. And that's somebody commented and said that. And education is important, man. Uh, but you can get education anywhere, man. Like you can learn anywhere. You know, as far as formalized education, there's some pros and some cons against it. Especially now what they teach in the schools and shit. Everything they say is indoctrination. And that's a whole nother topic, you know. That's a whole nother topic. So, but I think the things that I've learned and I hold on and hold dear to are the things that I had to search for and discover. You see, everything ain't gonna be given to you, black man. You know, some things you're gonna have to discover through grit and grind. You know, alhamdulillah, yeah, I do got all my faculties, man, and you know, and it's a blessing. You know, it is a blessing. Make sure when y'all come in here, you smash the like button, hit your thumbs up. Yeah, no, for sure, man. Anybody that's taking care of their family, anybody who's happy, period. Anybody, if you happy doing what you do, then oh man, just live your life. I say for me though, and I think as a whole, we want to talk about for a group, as a group, and as a people. First thing we got to do is we got to denounce a certain type of lifestyle that leads us to a certain type of place, because it keeps us in a certain type of level of society. You know. And I think there's an awakening going on in society. They call it the woke movement, where everybody's woke and everybody's on this level of, you know what I'm saying, some type of conscious level, right? And it may be true, it may not be. They may not be as woke as they think they is. But look at this nigga behind me going to work. Y'all say hi to Uncle Sam. Nah. Nah, I'm fucking with him. That's my brother, man. So, I'm fucking hungry, man. I should go down. I'm so fucking hungry. I usually drink a smoothie after the workout, right? I jumped right on this because I wanted to answer that dude's question about that good looking on the lights. I wanted to answer that dude's question about this system and shit. See what we got going on. Yeah, man. You know everything. You said you should do a fitness channel. Yeah, I was thinking about it. For me right now, there's a lot of things that I probably could do. I think it comes down to timing. Uh, Timing, really prioritizing your time. Really realizing that, like sometimes I'm just spur of the moment. Like right now, this is spur of the moment, meaning I didn't plan it in the beginning of the day. You know, it was something, but sometimes life is like that, especially when you consider yourself like moving with divine inspiration. Sometimes I just do shit, man. But you do have to have a plan. Your time is worth more than that. You gotta have a plan. You can't just be doing shit like that, wasting all this time like that. For me, prioritizing my time, things that are important, keeping them important. Hey, I appreciate everybody that's showing up, showing support, dropping in, putting them thumbs up. It's still more that I gotta do. Like I haven't even really set up my channel and activated all the features. Uh, as far as people dropping money and stuff like that. What's up, man? What's up with Dev? I just haven't done that. I haven't got to a computer. When I'm at a computer, I'm doing work, and so I'll get to it, inshallah, man. God's willing, man. But shoot, man, that's what's going on, man. Yeah, that's my nephew right there. All right, so y'all, that's it, man. Let me see. That's about 30, 36 minutes. So I'm shouting out to everybody, man. Cool Sense, Dad 415, DeAndre Jones, Ronald Pearson. Right, and I did miss that comment when you said you got to have inspirations. And you said you have to have inspirations and aspirations. Right, and I want to read. I wonder what's the difference because I know there's a difference. But y'all gotta excuse me. Sometimes I'll be pressing buttons. I'll be pressing buttons. Sometimes it be. So anyway, tips on diet, bro. Yeah, my biggest tip for on my biggest tips that I want to say to the black community, and they gonna get mad as much. But first, it starts. You stop drinking soda. Period. Not I drink it only a little. I drink it some. Stop drinking soda. Period. Can't drink it. Soda is hella sugary, man. Sugar turns into fat. Fat turns in, and sugar and fat turns into diabetes, man. Love yourself. You know, period. And that'll be my tip for today. That's because liquid goes straight to the bloodstream. Liquid. So sodas, all them sugary drinks, it'll get when you cut them all out, you'll notice a difference. Sweets, period. But we're not gonna put too much on you. Just start by the sodas. Let sodas go, man. Let sodas go. That would be my tip. That's something that I've been doing for the last 7 years, maybe more, and it works. Hey, man, I appreciate all the support. It's a Sunday, man. This is King Monye. I was sent here to inspire those who are great and sometimes tend to forget it. Uh, Listen, man, if y'all don't know, man, I'm just a regular dude, you know what I'm saying, who's been blessed to, you know what I'm saying, have a little platform. But if you hit me up on this, drop me a comment, man. If I get the comment, I see the comment, man, reach out to me. If you want to reach out to me, hit me up on my email and kingmonye@gmail.com, and that's when I can contact you like that, man. But y'all stay true to yourself. Y'all go have some fun in the sun, man. I got to go get dressed and stuff. I may do another one later on. I'm just see how this one went. All right, man. Y'all stay safe.